Welcome back, football fans! Today, we're taking you inside the Emirates Stadium, where Arsenal closed out their pre-season campaign with an emphatic 3-2-0 victory over Athletic Bilbao. This wasn't just any friendly, it was the unveiling of Victor the club's big summer signing, and he wasted no time showing why Arsenal invested so heavily in him coming into this game. Arsenal were unbeaten in pre-season. Mikel Arteta's men had shown flashes of brilliance, but also moments that needed fine-tuning. The big talking point, how Gyokeres would link up with the likes of Soka, Martinelli, and on the other side, Bilbao, a side known for their aggressive pressing and counter-attacking speed, were looking to spoil the party and test Arsenal's defensive shape. The atmosphere before kickoff was electric. Fans waving flags, the sound of chants echoing around the Emirates, and the buzz every time Gyokeres' name was read over the PA system. The whistle blows, and Arsenal immediately take control of possession. Rice drops deep between the center-backs to start the build-up, Dedegaard drifting into pockets of space to dictate play. Within the first 5 minutes, you could see Gyokeres already making those signature diagonal runs, trying to pull defenders out of position. Bilbao, however, stayed disciplined, keeping their shape compact and looking for opportunities to break down the flanks. The first real moment came in the 12th minute. Soka danced past his marker on the right, whipped in a curling cross, and Gyokeres came flying in just a fraction late to connect. That near miss had the crowd on its feet. You could tell the goal was coming. Bilbao weren't just here to defend. Inaki Williams found space on the counter in the 18th minute, sprinting cleared down the right, but Gabriel recovered brilliantly with a sliding challenge to snuff out the danger. A reminder that while Arsenal were in control, Bilbao had the weapons to punish any lapse in concentration. Then, in the 33rd minute, the moment everyone was waiting for, Zubimendi picked up the ball wide right, spotted Gyokeres in the box, and floated across with precision. Gyokeres attacked it like a predator rising above the defenders and thumping a header into the top corner. The Emirates exploded. Woo! A debut goal for the Swede. And the celebration told the story arms wide. Beaming smile. Embraced by his teammates. That's how you win over your new club on day one. From that point, Arsenal's confidence surged. The ball was zipping around quicker, the passing more adventurous, and Bilbao found themselves chasing shadows. The crowd sensed more goals were coming, and they didn't have to wait long. Just 2 minutes later, Dedegaard pinged a lofted ball over the top to Martinelli. He controlled it on the run, cut inside, and his cross took a slight deflection, falling perfectly to Soka. Cool as ice, Soka slotted it into the bottom corner. 2 goals in 3 minutes, Arsenal were flying, and Bilbao were stunned. Halftime arrived with Arsenal to 2-0 up, having dominated possession and created more than a handful of chances. Gyokeres was already looking like the perfect focal point for Arteta's attack, strong, mobile, and with a lethal eye for goal. The second half began at a slightly slower tempo, but Arsenal were still in full control. Rice and Dedegaard kept dictating the rhythm, while Gyokeres nearly doubled his tally with a diving header in the 53rd minute that rattled the post. You could see Bilbao's defenders struggling to deal with his physical presence. Bilbao had one last glimpse of hope in the 67th minute. Inaki Williams, again breaking through. But Ramsdale came charging out, making himself big and blocking the shot. That was the end of Bilbao's attacking threat. With the game winding down, Kai Havertz decided to put the final stamp on the match. Picking up the ball near the halfway line, he surged past 2 defenders, showing balance and control before sliding the ball into the far corner. A classy goal to seal a dominant 3-0 victory. The final few minutes were all about game management. Arsenal moved the ball around, letting the clock run down, while the fans serenaded their new hero.